All right. So let's we see here a lot of golf ones. Really,
There's a bit of
and
archery, too.
there's a bit of power cruising and canoeing, but not that much. There is a double for skydiving though, so that's going to be good. Looks like Commander's going into G-Land. It's Blackout.
See if Commander goes for quack percent or if he goes for the beginner license.
Looks like he's going for quack percent.
Very decent
strategy. It looks like Garrett's stream is not work properly. Screen. Yeah, you might need to fix that. Okay, well, he's starting now.
Well, meanwhile, Commander's about to get the...
And he does. Looks like...
And Garrett's going to go into power cruising, but his stream is behind at the...
Apologies, I think I just...
It's all good.
Might have to switch counts real quick.
So Commander has 3 ducks now. Get...
I think it's I might be wrong. Looks like Garrett is going on to power crit. Needs 1.0 on 5 gates, so he has to 5 gates right now. Current. Yeah, Garrett's stream is not cooperating currently.
And he also has to get any stamp as well.
Yeah.
Going through all the bonus rings in one course would be the easiest. Mm-hmm. And since there's no 5-time balloons, you don't have to do that.
Which is very, very good because that takes a while. I really don't know what's happening with Garrett's stream currently. It's worse than Dragon's one. Oh, that's why. Switch over.
Ducks now. Now just has to head to the time of 2:27.
Right. Going on power cruise. Needs to win gates. Here he gets a stamp of ring. And Commander gets as he gets quack percent finished. Garrett needs to make sure he still gets 5 gates because he currently has 3. That's what I'm seeing right now. Get 2 more.
So looking at this card, it seems like there's not many you can double.
Looks like you gates.
So Commander heading into table.
And he gets it, and that means he has score 5 gates.
Stamp and hit the opponent in the face 3 times.
He did not get a stamp, but he can still mark the get a score 1.0 on 5. Still pretty good. Also, apologies for not having Garrett's stream on Resort Fest currently. So what? It's not your fault, Garrett. So it's just a little Commander, but it's completely fine. Now you just have to make sure he gets through all the rings and gets.
Ball very high.
So he can still try to. Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to hit Cole in the face most of the time because he just misses it. He can't really read backspin. So it's always hard to hit him in the face. Commander heading into skydiving now to get a stamp and take a picture. Which is pretty challenging. The circle you have to go through to take a picture with Gwen is pretty small.
Oh, by the way, Garrett, it's best to have your left, like your nunchuck in your left hand having a little bit like sideways type thing, like a 45 for your right Wii remote. Like you still get a stamp. You can just make sure you have like that same position and move faster and all that.
It's going just kind of free fall now into skydiving to hopefully get a picture with Gwen.
Now Garrett has to get a stamp in canoeing, and he wants to do beginner. I think at least 3 for easy stamps, or you can go for quack %. But it's easier just to do beginner and get at least and get the 200-yard mark. If he can just do that, he'll get the beginner license. So it's not super difficult, but he has to go really fast for in.
So we'll see if Commander will get Gwen on the first try. Picture with Gwen.
Does he get it?
And unfortunately, he misses it the first time.
That's fine though, because you need because basically like it's normal for you to get it on your 3rd try. Really good canoeing from Garrett. He just needs to at least do it to 200 yards times, maybe 5. I don't know. Well, now he has the goal for 150 really fast in order to reach that goal of 200 yards. So he doesn't have to do an extra one. He's make sure he has to go back and forth on canoeing. Like right, left. And if you like need to turn, go over that and go in like the opposite position.
All right, so Commander just about to have a picture. Okay.
And he does get a picture with Gwen.
Congratulations!
Just leave the stamp, and Garrett almost finished with the stamp and canoe. He needs to do, I think, at least one. So unfortunately, he'll have to do one extra one because he got 2-1. Well, that's completely fine because
Alright, so
he just
Commander
has to
heading
go
into
through it.
golf,
Nice shot.
which probably be is the only one on it. He has to get a stamp and give up on 2 different holes, which they don't really work together well. That is, unless he gets a hole in one or a chip in. So
He wants to try and get
give
a
up
hole in one
2
on
holes,
he probably wants to get a hole in one on
and
the
also
second
he
hole
has
of
to
Classic
beat
B.
the course blind, which, especially on Classic C, is tough with the wind being very.
So he wants to do Classic B blind and try to get the stamp, or
Yeah,
he wants
Classic C.
to do Classic C and give up on 2 different holes with blind, which also is a good idea, but he can still go for either one.
And he just about does get a chip in there, hitting a driver into the sand.
Now Garrett has to make the next goal of 200 yards to get the stamp in canoeing.
.17, which a lot of people dislike 17, but he's just going to give up here as one of his goals.
For 17. It's not really good on frisbee golf because of how dumb frisbee golf is. Like it's not easy to get you can't even get a hole on hole 17. It's not actually possible. The best you can get on hole 17 is a birdie. And
Well,
it
you
makes
might be
no
able to with like
fucking
20
sense.
upwind.
There is a chance you can get one, but if it has the optimal wind, the optimal chances of getting actually good wind is not very.
Low.
Looks like you'll get the stamp soon. And now you can just one. It's like Commander any through course blind. It's only water hazard, Classic C. Now all he has to do is just get complete get first, finish the race without
Solid shot.
that he wants to do. He does. You did.
Okay, I thought I did.
You haven't disconnected on my screen. I think you're fine. So nothing really to worry about here for Gary. You just had to make sure he get, and if he doesn't get first, he just has to finish the race out of breath, which isn't extremely hard, but it can be a little bit hard for.
Commander just has to get stamp in golf, so that'd be under par. Probably be the easiest.
On the green.
And he's on, which is a pretty easy golf course. See, definitely. But
It's
you
doable.
want it not that much slower, so it's way more consistent and easy to get the stamp, which is what you want.
That I definitely say Garrett can still have a lot of time catching up because there's a few long ones that Commander has not so far yet, but I think it's fine. He's just trying to do it to the
Commander's
best
gonna
of
make
his
it to the
capability.
island on hole 12.
On the green. Good birdie. You did it.
Yeah, apologies for not having, but
Damn. Oh,
unfortunately, Garrett's been out of breath, so until restart because that hurts.
back into table tennis, I guess, because I don't think he got
Yeah,
hit
I'm sorry
in
that
the face.
Garrett kind of made a little bit of a mistake, but he can still try to make it up in a little bit. So I said, first race, it's probably like a reminder to him just to try to finish the race. It's basically just try to go really fast at the end is what he wants to do.
Cole is going to hit one. And not able to receive the ball.
And Commander is able to hit Cole 3 times.
Gotta feel bad for Cole. How many times has he been hit in the face in table tennis?
So if you want its side, you can't watch it on this side because of a bad restream type thing. But it's not like it's not anybody's fault or anything. The problem is like you're doing it, you're restreaming and you're a runner, so it's kind of hard to do. So
all right, so Commander's gonna head into archery expert. He needs to get 50 points and hit a secret target.
He can easily just hit a secret target in the last final stage.
Probably the easiest.
So he just needs to hit it on the last one because it's not hard at all. And plus, he already have 50 points by then. Hitting it a little too hard. Then he gets a good shot. He's almost at, and
so he needs a couple more points.
And it looks like he gets 50 points. And it looks like he goes for the secret target, but final stage.
Just barely.
And wow, barely hits the target. Garrett currently also going into archery. Garrett needs to make sure he gets at least 50 points and also that he hits a secret target favorably the last.
All right, Commander heading into sword. So looks like the only stamp there, or the only objective there, is to win without getting done by home runs block. But he goes back into speed slice, which has objective slice 15 items and slice 2, which can be
Garrett now going for the
lot of different items.
Second secret. Unfortunately, he might have. But if he does get it, then nope, he might have to restart after that. But only if he is able to get last one. If he gets this one, no. Yeah, I recommend now just restarting because I don't think you're going to get 50 points after that. And just doing it on the last stage because the last stage is pretty easy. You basically just go to your right, a secret clock type. I don't think it's that
Commander's
hard
got
for
15
anybody.
items, just has to wait for a candle. And he gets to number 20.
There's a few island flyover ones that he has.
How did they both claim a goal? This is Blackout, not locked at the moment.
I'm going to say if you look at the stream title, you would see it's Blackout.
And this is the second last Blackout match of this round. There's one.
Now, all Commander has to do is, isn't hard, and he does it. Unless
so Commander.
And he gets really close the first try
without getting stunned.
And he looks like he gets it. Wow. Now you can just quit after.
So Commander's going to go into Island Flyover, flying in the evening to crash.
Looks like Garrett's going to go into skydiving to take a picture with Gwen.
And he's also going to get the eye point in the volcano.
So all Garrett needs to do is take a picture with Gwen, and it'll get him the stamp, so he doesn't have to do anything else with Gwen.
So evening's faster, I guess, especially to go on the volcano and get that eye point.
So it's camera shy that Garrett needs to get. He just needs to. He can't get anybody. He just has to go straight down and go as fast as he can straight down.
Which was the strategy for all sport.
Then in this part, you don't want to skip all sport. This is not all sports, Ben.
No, I was saying that was the old strategy. Is that you just
Commander's currently going into wakeboarding, right?
To get 1,600 points in beginner and 1,000 intermediate, looks like, and get any stamp. Which is pretty easy to get 1,600 points in wakeboarding.
He almost gets it. Oh, he might have to restart that. So, unfortunately, he does not get. He gets a solid 1 point. So he has to retry it. But it's not really hard, not really easy to get Gwen on the first. Because to try to catch Gwen on the first try, not that easy.
He just has stamps as well.
And he has to make sure he's not. Which is pretty easy because he only needs to get 100 points, so I think he's got it.
Intermediate right after, but if you just had beginner and get a stamp, and just if you get 4 stamp, once you get 1 and exit.
This Garrett's trying again to get the stamp. Now going to form up. It's another chance to try to catch one. If he win, he'll have to restart, unfortunately.
Just about
Hopefully
done
he
with
gets it.
wakeboarding beginner.
He missed it by a ton.
Sure.
I don't know why he.
Congratulations.
But
7,
I think he'll
6,
have to try it again, unfortunately.
5. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Wakeboarding. But I'm probably way behind where the timer is for me. So
Also, to
yeah,
everyone,
you get 3 stamps.
anyone who's watching right now, you probably like you. I know you see Garrett's stream isn't kindly working on there, but you're just kind of giving up now.
All right, so Commander heading into intermediate now just to get 1,000.
I believe
Slightly
Garrett
harder.
has given up. Ben, you may want to look at Garrett's stream right now.
Okay.
He is literally doing pickup game, and I don't think he wants to keep on doing this.
Well, he also has to beat the opponents by 10 points or more in pickup games, so it might be. So one thing I didn't realize in wakeboarding is that like when you get advanced and expert or intermediate, you get voids like that are green and orange, where the green ones are what.
Huge check. I'm sorry. I don't think he's doing any type of run anymore.
All right, so Commander's got 1,000 points now. You're just gonna X.
Ben, are you seeing this?
Not right now because I'm on a different account on Twitch.
Do you literally see that?
I see he's playing pickup game, but yeah, the opponents by 10 points or more. Probably doing that.
But you do realize it's up, right?
Oh, all right. So I might be doing a beat the champion run in the middle of the bingo, which that's fine.
Like it's his decisions.
And Commander also doing
like
basketball.
Garrett. I know you're not going to win this. You still had a good attempt. You can still try to do your best, but you want to keep. Well, Commander still has a finish, and if he doesn't, it doesn't count for anybody. So he still has to keep going.
Drop. So Commander playing Elisa, who not really known for basketball skills, but top.
Well, it looks like Garrett actually can mark your opponents by 10. I know he's sick and tired of trying to. So it just looks like he's just going back to what his roots are. He's going back to basketball, what he actually enjoys.
And that's what he's best at. That's his best category. Has the world record.
Yeah, bingo is in his for Commander.
So getting close to that minute mark on the clock. 7-2. Is this
now 9-2? You're
I.
And now it's 9-4.
And Jack, he's gonna make that.
Now it's 12-4. As Commander gets clutch through. Now he needs to get at least 2 more.
Getting a quick.
And getting a quick dunk. He doesn't actually have to do 2 dunks, but completely fine. What am I seeing right now? I see Takashi just going up very on Garrett's screen. It's pretty amusing. Not good.
For three.
Very
Got
smart
insane
play by
got
Commander.
insane vertical jump.
Very
He
smart
got
play. Block.
seconds, which is the all category strat for the last minute. For the first two, you just throw it down as fast as you can. But obviously, you have to get it, and which can be frustrating sometimes when your opponents don't dribble fast.
Commander. There's still less than 20 seconds left. And it looks like he's going to win this easily.
Meanwhile, Garrett's winning 8-2 against Midget.
10-2.
Now it's 10.
Well, actually, he just doesn't need more. Come on, Garrett. You can still try.
Commander's gonna go for spin control, hitting the barriers in every throw, which also category strategy. It's set.
I'm just saying, Garrett. No one likes the quitters, so I think you just try to do
come back and win.
Yeah, do golf. There we go. Now, all what Commander has to do is
So
why does Discord keep on freaking kicking?
So spin control the
This is
5th,
stupid.
7th, and 9th frame based. So the barriers are going to be moving, which makes it a little bit tougher. But
Thank you for some reason.
I just got one.
And it looks like Commander hits all the barrier. But completely fine. Now he's gonna. He doesn't have to do frisbee. He has to do.
And power and cycling. And
Nice approach.
shoutouts to Commander for recently getting the world record in power cruising pro class and superstar class today.
He also got frisbee golf
right before
pro class too. Or was it frisbee dog? It was one of those two.
There's no additional achievements other than complete resort beats, so you don't have to just use a driver, avoid bunkers, and
yeah, he just has to complete. He has to complete frisbee golf. Then he has to get a stamp in cycling and power, and then also for power cruising, he has to get a score 1.01, and then Commander would be done. So yeah. As for what I'm looking right now, it looks like it's over. But it doesn't mean it's not. It's not over, so it ain't over until it's over. So Garrett can still have a.
Looks like he's going for a driver chip in
for an easy golf stamp, but he horribly misses. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean or anything. I think he hit it a little too. It looks like he's going for frisbee golf, the not laggy stream currently. Looks like he's going for resort B.
So Commander's gonna get a birdie there on hole 5.
So I recommend here everyone who's like not watching Commander and wants to watch Garrett to look at like what other Wii Sports Resort, like the streams, like all the streams that are live, and just look. And it looks like Commander finishes Resort B.
And now he's either going to go into power cruising or cycling.
Looks like he's going into power.
2 sports that he's strong.
honestly don't know what Garrett's really doing anymore.
Going for driver chip-ins, it looks like.
Garrett honestly just more than I can understand. But he still has to keep going until Commander finish. I would just recommend for Garrett. It looks like, yeah, he's just messing around. It's completely like Garrett, but like you still tried.
It's double elimination, so
Yeah, you
there's not a
still
chance.
can move on. You can still you can possibly win in the losers bracket. You can win so much in the losers that you just do well. So it really ain't over until it's over. So you still have to. Everyone is saying like you shouldn't like. Oh, I'm not even. And then maybe for a losers bracket, be able to. Plus is like not calibrating currently. So it looks like frisbee golf really think he just doesn't care. Easiest shot and laugh.
About cruising, which is the easiest course.
He gets the stamp of power cruising while getting a score 1.0 on 5. Now all Commander has to do is just do to the beat. Shoutouts to OG. It's funny. Alright,
Commanders has one goal left, and that's just to get a stamp.
And then Garrett can finally leave, and
which I think that's what he.
going for the end until Commander finishes. Then after that, you can just. Yeah, he's trying to do Resort P, but it looks like he actually can't do frisbee golf correctly, and he literally just threw like the weirdest thing of it. Like, I'm not trying to be mad or oh my god, I'm sorry, Garrett, I can't. I'm sorry, Garrett. I just have to laugh at that.
I'm way behind, so I don't really see what's happening.
But Garrett's thing is like he's doing like some of the funniest throws ever though. He just
like into the
freaking...
beach. A lot of the me's are running out of not. They're at the back.
That's because they're bad.
The fitness.
That's because all the CPU me's are bad. And then Garrett just throws it up in the air because he literally has nothing to do.
Speed runs. Maybe.
I want to do Wii Fitness with you actually. I have Wii Sports now. You want to do that after? You want to do that after?
No thanks.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right.
We're focused on the match here, though.
Honestly, why are we doing this right now? Like, Commander's obviously winning. Garrett just wants to give
point, but Steph is getting in the.
Can we just finish this? I'm sorry. Just
I got like less than.
Like, this is terrible. Like, Garrett's stream isn't working on Resort Fest. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Looks like he's throwing it upwards.
I don't know what Garrett's doing anymore, to be honest. You just need Commander to finish, and then we're done. And done. 29-43. Sorry, not 29-43. 39-43. Why did I say? Oh, he actually completed Resort B. Well, Garrett, I think you're done now. You don't have to do anything else.
And Commander.
Yep.
30
on 40.
Close.
Gary, you were so close, and you were 17 behind.
Yeah, like I was doing my fifth one, and he had like all of them done.
He had like 15, and you had like 5.
Yeah, and I realized it was.
And I was like, I was looking, I was like thinking to myself, saying, "One,
This
see
is
you guys."
the second last match for Blackout, and it'll be Aaron 1:30 Pacific, and that's gonna be Alaska and I.
Time.